but he will survive this little gank. None of the two teams have gotten any kills so far. The Centaur may be a little bit in trouble down here bottom, as he is dropping down to 1/3 HP. He will try and deny himself. Let's see if he can successfully do that. No, he cannot, as the first spot will be drawn by the Earth Spirit. So, first spot to the side of Bogazici. Alright, so both teams are just playing very passively, you know, focusing on the mid lane, on the position for supports. They're both stacking and pulling these camps as much as they can, trying to deny as much farm as possible from the offlaner, but it's now we do see some action in the top lane. The next assassin is a little bit in trouble. He does go for the TP out. Unfortunate for him, the Ogre Magi did use his second skill point for the Bloodlust, so he didn't have his Fire Blast available. In the meantime, in the mid lane though, the Shadow Fiend is a little bit in trouble, as Bogazici will be able to grab the second kill of this game. They avoid losing the next assassin in the top lane, and they get a kill in the mid. So we'll see. They are moving down to the bottom lane. They are smoking themselves up. Level 5 Centaur, the two supports as well. The smoke will be broken. They go in, they find the Rubik, they walk at him. We do have the Luna, not level 6 just quite yet, so no Eclipse is available. They try to focus on the Centaur. He will be rolled, he will be slowed up, and they should get this kill. Can they get more? Standard's going to be the next one. Oh, the Luna got his level 6. He pops his Eclipse instantly, and he will get another kill on that Ogre. I think they were trying to aim for both kills there, as without the yourself and Bogazici, 4 for 1 so far. Alright, the next assassin's being a little bit annoying. He does stun up the Weaver. The Weaver's taking a lot of damage here, as he's trying to just, you know, return the favor a little bit, but there's not much happening here in the mid lane. Ogre Magi does drop down again as the two support heroes rotates in. They secure the Necromancer. They do get the initiation, they get the kill. In the meantime, in the bottom lane, we do have the Witch Doctor being taken down by the Luna. The Luna may be a little bit in trouble though. They use the Stampede. The Weaver is here as well. They want to get this kill on the Luna. They should be able to find it, as there's no way the two support heroes can come in and trouble, as that Malady is going to be his death. He does pop the time lapse as well. He tries to go for the TPR, but that is not happening. They find him, they kill him. The next assassin is now going to be in position. He's invisible, and he could set up for a kill, but he only has a couple more seconds left on his Vendetta, so he can't really get the value out of it. And well, without a lot of rotations, there's no way that they can defend this tower, so they will have to let it go. But here comes the Luna. They have the Eclipse available. Suntrack comes out, and the Ogre Magi will be taken down. Quick little pick off. The Shadow Fiend is going to be the next one spotted out. He gets stunned up, he gets controlled. The Eclipse is available if they need to use it. They know that they don't have to use it unless any of these two heroes commits to try and stop the Shadow Fiend from being killed. And Bogazici, they just, you know, they don't commit anything too heavy. They just get barely. In the meantime, the Earth Spirit is very in deep. The Luna is going to be in trouble, as they have the power, they have the kills, and they will get them. 3 people down inside of Bogazici. Now, maybe a 5th one dropping down. Weaver barely gets his time lapse off, and that is going to be good enough, as they get a kill in the Rubik as well. The Shrine will be popped by the Invoker, but he's all alone against the full force of Hala.Hilarious, as they will not let this one go through. 5 dead on the side of Bogazici. Full 5-man team wipe. That's painful. That is very painful. 3,000 gold going in the pockets. The next assassin in the meantime does run in, does get spotted out by this Sentry, not able to do too much about this. He does pop his Spike Carapace and will be able to survive, but they know he's here. Oh, and that creep is going to be big trouble for that Rubik. So that's the question. The Impale comes out, they do have the damage, and they bring down the Weaver. That's a big pick off. Teams are fairly, well, I guess you can say they're like sort of even, but Hala.Hilarious, they have a net worth lead, so as long as this keeps on going, they want to have that Midas value, the double Midas. Oh, top lane. Let's see the Weaver. Get silenced up, get stunned up, but that is not good. And let's see. They're pushing the bottom lane with the Shadow Fiend. Maybe they want to try and take that tier 2 tower, but in the top lane, they're being pushed themselves. As this Invoker and Luna, they push very quickly. The tower will be buffed up by the Ogre Magi in the meantime, though. Good defensive power, and here comes the Stampede. They're running them down. They want to go in. They want to find something. The Rubik will walk himself away with that stolen Sakuchi, as they're not able to commit for that kill. In the meantime, though, Luna gets jumped, gets focused, gets the Fuse Shield up, and he should be a very easy pick off. They find him, they kill him. The Invoker in the meantime in the jungle. He is alive, but only for a couple more moments, as there's no way this guy gets out. He does have a TP available, but he didn't get it off. And well, that's 2 very expensive deaths on the side of Bogazici, as they lose both their cores. Losing both your mid as well as your safe lane demon, so having those solutions is one of the more important things when you're Luna. It helps you a lot when it comes to pushing. And oh, bottom lane Invoker jumped and killed. That is going to be a very easy tier 2 tower. back right now. The Weaver is on the high ground. They put another sentry down. The next assassin is he has seen what happens. He goes in. They have wards. They have vision. They go in. They get a very nice combo. The Shadow Fiend is going to be alive, but only barely, and he will be popped as he doesn't get his Requiem off. Here comes the Eclipse from the side of Bogazici as they get another kill on the Centaur War Run in the meantime. The Ogre Magi is going to be spotted backlines. We have the Weaver. Spike Carapace comes out and they get the kill. The next assassin gets a solo kill on the Weaver. As that is 3 people dead inside of Hala.Hilarious, as that initiation was the most useful thing in the world. In the meantime, we do see the next assassin. He does spot out this. He is spotted out by this Weaver. The Weaver sees him. He goes in. Spike Carapace comes out. They try to stun him. He gets forced off onto the low ground, but he already takes too much burn damage as they will be able to bring him down. With that Maledict, they can pop him very easily. That is a very dead next assassin. Sunstrike comes out on the Weaver. Oh, and they could even get the Earth Spirit. This is maybe the save all the friends syndrome, but they're TPing into position. The Rubik comes back in, TPs to the Shrine. The Stampede comes out. It's going to deny a lot of that Eclipse damage, but the Luna is going to be able to bring them down nonetheless. The Witch Hunter gets dropped. The Centaur gets dropped as well. The Shadow Fiend goes in from the backline. Requiem of Souls did not seem that well executed, but we'll see. Mid lane, Necroman goes in, gets the tornado off, tries to set up for something. The Centaur in the meantime in the backlines goes in, doesn't get the stomp off though, as well. Both sides, they kind of miss a lot of their spells, so I guess that's not really going to be a good thing. BKB gets popped. The next assassin is going to be a little bit in trouble as he gets forced out forward. They want to bring him down, and they will be able to, as he's not going to move anywhere. If he goes out of the bar, he's going to instantly drop down, so he knew he just had to, you know, stay his ground and hope for the best. That's a troublesome situation when you're a next assassin. It's like, well, they have BKB on board already, so, and they're hitting me. It's like, well, I'm not. And let's see the Centaur. Akin himself the half of BKB. They go in, they get the stomp on the Luna. They try to focus down the Invoker. The Invoker BKB will be popped by the Weaver. They should be able to bring down Necroman. He will be killed. The Luna in the meantime, he's in deep. Requiem comes out. The Rubik is going to take it right in the face, and the Luna will be killed. The Chosen One on the Centaur will still survive. He gets a stomp off, and that is going to be a dead next assassin as well. They will share the pain. They will share the pain fully as that Magnetizer is barely going to touch these. Continue fighting. Rubik in the meantime goes a little bit too far, and he will be taken down by this Weaver. The Weaver walks himself away. Stomp comes out from the Centaur War in the meantime. They try to bring down the Luna. They need to focus him. The Shadow Fiend gets popped. The Earth Spirit is going to be the next one dropping down. 3 people down inside of Bogazici. They bring down the Centaur as well. The Weaver still alive though. That mana burn was painful. As the Weaver is going to be focused, he will be taken down. Necroman is going to be the next. Satan is not going to let go of anything. He will take them all, as he's going to be the last man standing. He will kill everyone inside of Bogazici, as this Weaver is just way too strong in that position. But either way, we do have Bogazici in the meantime. The Invoker is running in. He finds a tornado target on the Ogre Magi. He may be able to bring him down. That's going to be a nice little pick off. But if that's the only pick off they get, it's not going to be too much. Well, what am I saying? Any pick-off is a good pick-off at this point. They need to take whatever they can find, and, you know, he's all about the pipe as well as his ultimate. So, anything else is, you know, who cares? Alright, Weaver goes in, gets a jump on the Rubik. That's a very easy kill with that Bloodstone. He's now working on the Luna. The Luna will have to pop his BKB. The Centaur goes in. Maybe a little bit in danger. He will use his cheese. He will use his refresh up as well. They have another Stampede available. They will use it. They will initiate 2-man stomp from the Centaur. He goes in. The Invoker's already dead. The Luna's going to be the next one to fall. He will drop. The next will drop. 4 people dead inside of Bogazici. The GG will play will be called. They cannot hold the base, and that is going to be Hala.Hilarious winning the first game in this best of 3 series against Bogazici. And they win it with style, so, you know,